In the small town of Ravenwood, nestled amid the misty hills, an unsettling air had recently descended. The townsfolk still whispered about the enigmatic disappearance of Molly Jensen, the kind-hearted librarian. Her daily routine, once a staple of town life, had been abruptly interrupted without any clue to her whereabouts. Detective Samuel Blythe was called back from the city to aid in the investigation. Known for his sharp wit and intuition, Samuel immediately felt the underlying tension that wove through the community. Molly's last known sighting was at the annual town fair, where she was last seen heading into the shadowed woods behind the fairgrounds. Early investigations uncovered little, a hairpin here, a scrap of cloth there, all leading to unsettling dead ends. The townsfolk pointed fingers, theories intertwined with legend, suggesting Molly had been lured by the mystical forest. Despite the superstitions, Detective Blythe wasn't one to easily believe in folklore. As days turned into weeks, the case seemed all but under a shroud of mystery. Then came the night of the Autumn Festival, 3 weeks after Molly's disappearance. A thick fog enveloped the town, as if the very air conspired to obscure the truth. That's when Ethan Clark, a teenager known for his curfew-breaking adventures, stumbled upon a hidden shack deep in the woods. His discovery was less about bravery and more about stumbling upon a nightmare. Inside the dilapidated shack, remnants of Molly's belongings littered the floor, a worn-out book she cherished, a scarf with her initials, and, curiously, an array of newspaper clippings highlighting crimes from across the region. It was a breakthrough, yet it only thickened the plot. The presence of Molly's things in a place, known only to a select few, made Detective Blythe question if the perpetrator was indeed an outsider or someone from within the community, living quietly among them. Through methodical research and previously unnoticed patterns, Blythe connected the dots to a reclusive woodworker named Thomas Harding, whose alibi for the fair night was tenuous at best. Known for his exquisite carvings, Harding's workshop was oddly positioned near the shack. Samuel decided to pay him an unexpected visit. In a twist of irony, Harding's workshop contained one of his unfinished sculptures, an unsettlingly lifelike carving of Molly Jensen. It was both a masterpiece and evidence, but also a cry for help from the artist, suffocating under the weight of his own dark secrets. The revelation brought Harding and the town's sense of security under scrutiny. Molly was eventually found, alive but deeply troubled, and her return brought whispers of relief and suspicion curling through Ravenwood like smoke in the autumn air.